ladies and gentlemen. Now, guys, I will let you guys all know ahead of time that I got a community guideline strike on my YouTube channel and I can't upload for a week. So what's going to be happening is that you will not be getting this video possibly until Wednesday or Thursday, which would be a week time, which I couldn't notify you. I have notified you guys on Twitter. I don't know if any of you guys follow me there, but you can. And I'll try to keep up to date with this most as possible. Now, unfortunately, YouTube does not allow me to post, so I can notify you guys. So there's that. So yeah, all the videos that I'll be posting for about the full week will most likely be coming in segments of 3 to 5 videos, give or take, of all the videos that are within the week. But coming in time span, so you'll probably get a lot more videos coming out on possibly one day to keep you guys up to date on what's going on, rather than, to just keep you guys in the blank of everything. So that's the change that's going to be happening for the next week, and then possibly most likely on Thursday and Friday, or potentially Wednesday. I'll have more videos kind of up and kind of like updating normally as they should. So those videos will be coming down quite slowly. I'll probably have around maybe 5 to potentially 8 videos on one day rather than, the what have you. But that really depends on how much news I recover and how much of what is to come. So that's it. So right now we have Alec Baldwin, which seems to be an issue. Well, it's hilarious because this man is now being charged, as you can see. Alec Baldwin will be charged with involuntary manslaughter and rush shooting. The movie's prop armor faces the same charges. The assistant director responsible for an on-safety set pleads guilty to negligent use of a deadly weapon. Alec Baldwin and improper armor Hannah Gutierrez-Reed will be both charged with the 2 counts of voluntary manslaughter in the shooting death of stenographer Helena Hutchins on the set of the Western drama Rust. After more than a year-long investigation into the October 21 incident, Santa Fe County District Attorney Mary Carmack Altois, I think that's how you pronounce it, announced the charges Thursday. The 40-year-old Hutchins died after a gun Baldwin was holding for a rehearsal fired a live round of ammunition into her chest, passing through and striking writer-director Souza in the shoulder. I don't know why I cannot speak English today, guys. My apologies. The movie's assistant director, Dave Halls, who was cited in sheriff's reports as a person who handed the weapon to Baldwin and announced to the crew it was a cold gun, signed a plea bargain with the DA for the charge of negligent use of deadly weapons, accepting a suspended sentence and 6 months of probation. The DA appointed Special Prosecutor Andrea Reeb to oversee the case. If any of these 3 people, Alec Baldwin, Hannah Gutierrez-Reed, and David Halls, had done their job, Helena Hutchins would be alive today. It's that simple, Reeb said in a statement. The evidence clearly shows a pattern of criminal disregard for safety on the Rust film set in New Mexico. There is no room for a film as sets that don't take our state's commitment to gun safety and public safety seriously. No charges will be filed for the outwitting of Souza. District Attorney spokesperson Heather Brewer explained that there is no statute in New Mexico for unintentional battery unless the shooting leads to death. Baldwin's attorney Luke Nickus sent for Vanity Fair this statement after the announcement. This decision distorts Hutchins' tragic death and represents a terrible miscarriage of justice. Mr. Baldwin had no reason to believe that there was a live bullet in the gun or anyone on the movie set. He relied on the professionals with whom he worked, who assured him the gun did not have live rounds. We will fight these charges and we will win. Gutierrez-Reed's attorney, Jason Ballas, had previously said she was working under the distracting and stressful conditions while preparing the gun. After the DA's announcement, he issued this statement. Hannah is and has always been very emotional and sad about this tragic accident, but she did not commit involuntary manslaughter. That's a lie. These charges are the result of a very flawed investigation and an inaccurate understanding of all the full facts. We intend to bring the full truth to light and believe Hannah will be exonerated of wrongdoing by a jury. I highly doubt so. In fact, I would even would like to put her as an actual voluntary manslaughter or first-degree murder or what have you, because that seems what she did, or some type of degree, because this is completely asinine. I think she would be put in jail for a very long time because, honestly, what she did was beyond egregious. As any gun owner knows, you check the barrel, you check the gun, not check the barrel, but you check the chamber and for live ammo and stuff like that. You always do that to make sure that you don't accidentally shoot someone or what have you and cause severe harm, which apparently neither of those people did. In addition to the bullet that killed Hutchins, investigations found 5 additional live rounds of ammunition mingled among the movie's props and costumes. 2 loose .45 bullets were discovered on top of a prop bar. A third was in a bandolier worn by actor Jason Ackles. A fourth was in a gun belt worn by Baldwin, and a fifth was found in a box of dummy ammunition with Gatcharaz Reed's fingerprints on it. Dummy rounds are fake bullets and that look real but are completely inert and have no gunpowder in them. Contrary to widespread online gossip, investigators found no evidence that other crew members were taking the prop weapons on Rust and loading them with real bullets for target practice on the desert set. The charges against all 3 individuals reflect on how Hutch's death appears to be a result of numerous mistakes and failures during the production and event cascade chronicled in VF's previous report. Alright, so we have Baldwin with the 2 competing charges, and Baldwin and Gatcharaz Reed will face 2 charges of involuntary manslaughter because the jury will be asked to choose between the 2 counts. According to the district attorney's announcement, the first charge can be referred to as simply as involuntary manslaughter. For this charge to be proved, there must be underlying negligence under New Mexico law. Involuntary manslaughter is a 4th degree felony and is punishable by up to 18 months in jail and a $5,000 fine. This charge also includes the misdemeanor charge of negligent use of a firearm, which would likely merge as a matter of law. The other charge is involuntary manslaughter and the commission of a lawful act. The statement continues, this charge requires proof that there was more than simple negligence involved in a death. This is also a 4th degree felony, punishable up to 18 months in jail and up to a $5,000 fine. This charge includes a firearm enhancement or added mandatory penalty because a firearm was involved. The firearm enhancement makes the crime punishable by a mandatory 5 years in jail. There's a very clear process for pursuing justice in this case. Carmack Artois said in a statement, we are committed to upholding the integrity of that process to ensure equal justice under the law. Charges will be formally filed with New Mexico's first judicial district court before the end of the month. According to Carmack Artois, the defendants will be sent a summons and required to make a first appearance, a procedure that is often referred to in other editions as an arrangement. The statement said that may happen virtually or the defendants could waive the appearance. From there, a preliminary hearing will be held most likely in the next 2 months, in which the prosecution presents the case to a judge, who will then rule on whether a trial should move forward. Last April, New Mexico's workplace. Okay. And then we have this as well with Tim Pool going, they found live ammo on Baldwin's gun belt. He had a motive, opportunity, and he had a live ammo in his gun belt. Gordon replies with this, what was the motive to kill an innocent camera operator? He goes on to say the crew had been threatening to walk off, lots of animosity between crew and executives. Additionally, Baldwin expressed frustration with Hanlon over telling him what to do over and over in an interview about it. He said current stenographers aren't supposed to direct like that. So yeah, that could be a very clear motive of him wanting to actually kill the cinematographer. But again, there's no full-on proof about that. There's just speculation. But that would warrant a actual motive of wanting to potentially kill this person. So, yeah, Alec Baldwin is getting charged with the involuntary manslaughter. We'll see what more comes out of that case. We'll kind of follow it here and there. But yeah, I don't think it's looking too great for him. And they'll most likely clean him out for the most part, because I don't think he'll be doing too great on that front in terms of what he'll be facing. Alright guys, that's it for the video. Like, subscribe, share, and always, take care. And hope to see you guys on Wednesday or Thursday. Can't remember which day we'll be landing.